Hello, Libra. Welcome to July, or well, Leo season. Beautiful. There you are. Look, I got an image in my mind because I feel like love and romance is like a thing because we've got Venus, it's going to be coming back into your sign. We're going to have a focus on, I don't know if it's just because today the moon is in there or what, but I just feel a romantic air when I'm thinking about you. Like something is going on in that department. If not, romance can also translate into any kind of partnership, okay? Business or otherwise. I feel so much optimism around you in spite of everything that's been going on. And cardinals have been getting hit really, really hard. And you have likely experienced some form of karmic rectification, right? Like the scales really getting balanced. You have made major changes in your life. The way you operate, the way you do things, taking your spirituality to new heights. And I think in many ways you've really come in contact with the true power of Libra, the true essence of what justice really represents, which is in many ways this sort of law of rhythm, which is for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel comes back to you. What I give, I receive. And an intrinsic understanding of what that is and what that means that you are now in a position to pretty much manifest whatever it is you want. Creative projects, romance, whatever. And armed with the power of natural law, armed with the power of justice, there's nothing standing in your way. Look how beautiful. Optimistic, happy, feeling a sense of lightness in spite of, like I said, the astrological environment. I'm getting this image of like a flower that is blossoming in like a war zone. And somehow you have managed to become this flower that is blossoming in spite of a lot of the things going on in life, which is a lot to say because not a lot of people can do that. The other card of Libra, interesting. Libra, you're more ready than you think. It is so critical for you to follow your heart. It is guiding you in the right direction. Don't overthink this. Don't overfeel it. Inside of you, absolutely there is a sense of knowing. And it's this child inside of you. Sometimes we get so busy adulting that we forget that we really are just spiritual children experiencing this third dimension, right? And it is your spiritual child that is going to take you where you really need to be. Allow yourself to be playful. Allow yourself to be open. Keep that heart chakra open. What a beautiful card to get in Leo season, right? A card of fire. Fire represents the will, the spirit. There's nothing that can hold you back except yourself. You have been working on manifesting things. You've been working on manifesting love, partnerships, success, material reward. So when it wants to come in, allow it. And the other card of Libra. Wow, I don't think this has ever happened to me ever in the history of tarot, ever. Boom, boom, boom. All 3 Libra cards coming out. You are obviously in your element. Obviously. Queen of Swords is so sharp, so intelligent. Yes, she wants things to go well. Yes, she wants things to be fair. She does struggle with extravagance, that kind of thing. But she's also an incredibly warm-hearted individual. Now, she doesn't get enough credit. Like, she's kind of the cold, icy person of the tarot. I don't think so. Like, I definitely don't think so. Libra is the warmth of the air signs. Libra is the heart of the air signs. It is full of the feminine quality, right? You are a balance, right? Because you're air, which is a masculine polarity, but you are ruled by Venus, which is feminine. So you have that natural built-in warmth to you. You know what I feel like? I feel like you are the director or the maestro of this orchestra, and like you're standing up and you have, I always love how she has her hand up, right? You have your hand up, you have your baton, and it's like you're about ready to start conducting this orchestra, and the orchestra is all the energy. It's all the things you want, right? It's starting to, like, you're starting to make this musical life. And the energy is going to start obeying your commands, right? Using the law to your benefit in a positive way, using the laws of science and spirituality, the laws of the universe, the natural laws. High Priestess reversed. Feel like secrets are going to come out, or you are going to stop repressing things. You're going to stop holding back for once. You can be a repressed sign. I know you're like air and social and extroverted and all of that, but you can repress things for fear of judgment. Fear of judgment coming back to you, the reflection of that stuff. So I'm sensing fearlessness right now, which is amazing, an amazing quality to have. There's this kind of like feeling of, if I don't give it everything I've got, then what am I doing? If I'm not going to go all in, then what am I doing? I don't sense a lot of caution here. In a way, you're kind of throwing caution to the wind with the Empress reversed. You're going to start getting uncomfortable in order to allow yourself to grow. Allowing the success to come in. Okay, Libra, why? Seven of Swords, why? What have you been manifesting? The Knight of Cups. A romantic person, one that wears their heart on their sleeve, one that is creative and somewhat magical. This is a very odd pairing, okay? However, I sense, I don't know why, it's like every month it's different. Every month, every card gives me a different kind of spin. And this month, I'm feeling so much sincerity coming through with the Knight of Cups. It's like so real, so genuine, so sweet. There's nothing superficial coming out here with this. You're headed in the same direction. Kind of each balancing out the masculine and feminine. Venus, feminine, masculine, air. And the Knight, right? Queen, feminine. The Knight is masculine with the cups, water, being feminine. Kind of doing a flip-flop, crisscross kind of thing. Yet still a tendency to run away, or a tendency to not accept something in your life. To not accept that maybe this is something that you really truly deserve, or something that you really truly want. You do deserve it. I think you genuinely do want it. In a way, however, I mean, Libra can be single for a really long time. They can be independent for a really long time. They can hold their own, no problem. It's not a thing. It's not a problem for you to do that. You don't feel, you don't feel like you need someone else when you're a mature Libra. You can take care of yourself. You're very self-sufficient. And sometimes there can be a feeling of not wanting to give up that self-sufficiency or that self-reliance. There can be fear of losing yourself because you work so hard to build up this self, to build up this life that you have created. This will definitely need to get clarified in the comprehensive. Seven of Swords is always kind of rough. And please be careful that you're not projecting past betrayal onto your own future. Past hurt. There does seem to be a holding back with the nurturing quality of Libra. You may try to approach whatever the heck this is with the logic. This is not someone that handles logic very well. This person is very oriented toward the emotional, the spiritual rather, the more etheric qualities of life. This is someone that's going to want to connect with you on a spiritual level, or to ensure that your spiritual values are aligned. They don't really care so much about a lot of other stuff. This is a card of Pisces, represents the Piscean archetype. It might not be a Pisces, right? It could be any other sign, but it is someone who holds their spirituality. I mean, their spirituality is of utmost importance. Their emotional safety is of utmost importance. In a way, you seem to be more standoffish right now. Again, but see, I think you manifested this situation. You manifested the entrance of this person or this opportunity. So if you're the one manifesting it, it's kind of like, are you going to manifest it and then run away from it? Are you going to get everything you asked for and then shove it back in the universe's face? Or are you going to take it and be fearless? Did I say this already? Now is a time to get uncomfortable. With that Empress reverse. Now's the time to get uncomfortable. Okay, 2 cards exactly. See, something in the past. This is the future. It is not the past. If you are in a romantic situation, the best you can do is take it one day at a time. No one's asking you to do anything more than that. Tomorrow is another day. It can be so hard to release the past, but that is what this eclipse season is going to be amazing for. That's what this Leo season is going to be amazing for. To truly release all that binds you, those emotional and energetic shackles. Whether you like it or not, you are evolving. Whether you like it or not, you're entering into a whole new realm of existence. The nodes are shifting. The Sun and the Pluto thing was super tough. For me, that was super tough. I keep talking about it because I can't even believe how deep it was, how deep it went. This Cancer season was so deep. It was so retractive, right? But whether you like it or not, boom. I think you've closed out a series of lessons. And there's always lessons, right? So you've closed out one series or one kind of unit of this program, and you're entering into the next more advanced level, more advanced program, where your problems, quote unquote problems, you're going to begin to transcend them, right? I think the past several years, 8 years, I'm thinking of the Uranus transit, okay? In your 7th house. It's affected relationships and partnerships in huge ways. And now that Chiron has entered into your 7th house, Chiron is going to enable you to heal. It can expose wounds, yes. Chiron can be tough, but when you allow yourself to heal, then you heal. And these things that you're longing for, or that you're still thinking about, that you're still clinging on to, they somehow kind of get sucked into the vacuum of the past. And in a weird way, they tend to dissolve. I feel like astrologically the environment is much more rough than what's being represented here, which is good. I mean, I'm glad that tough energy is not coming out. But this seems to be a very light reading, which I don't know if I was really quite expecting that from you, from your reading. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles coming out, card of Virgo. Slow and steady wins the race. This is in the house of your subconscious, right? The 12th house rulership, Virgo. This is very much how you operate, right? This is why you hold yourself up to such incredible standards, because of the presence of Virgo operating underneath the surface there. And the Queen of Swords looking toward her own subconscious, her own darkness, right? White versus black even. Her own duality within the scales, analyzing the underworld. And I know we're in Leo season, but as the sun makes its way into Virgo, your 12th house is going to become illuminated, which means things are going to be uncovered. And probably all the reasons why you are hesitant or resistant or self-sabotaging, whatever, are going to become undeniable, right? Like I said, there's going to be things bubbling up out of the surface that you can't deny, and whether you actually express them to someone else or just come to that realization of what those things are, that's on the docket for you. It's an inevitability, so it's coming. It's definitely coming. And the Moon and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing connection for sure. And I even like the Pisces Virgo cards coming out because that's an axis, you know? That's your 6th, 12th house axis. It's very Very Two of Cups. Very balanced. I'm not even going to be saying anything new. Whenever the sun, moon, or star comes out, to me it indicates the presence of spiritual entities. I call them my celestial beings, okay? Your guardian angels. Which means you are being divinely guided right now, which is why it's so important for you to just tap into that childlike wonderment and live life as big as you can. Just go for it. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. There's nothing to be afraid of. Fear is definitely not a reason to make a decision to make a decision for or against something, to do or not to do something. Step by step. You can't see a lot. Pisces. It's all very confusing. You can't see very far ahead of you, but your guide has you by the hand and is taking you down this dimly lit path, and it will keep you safe. Eventually the moon will set and the sun will rise, and you will see everything the way, you'll see everything. But there's a Two of Cups waiting on the other end of that path for you. Someone that compliments you very, very well. Someone that is going to take your spirituality to new heights as well. There is safety, there is balance, and there is a potential for not just, for romance, yes, but like real, true connection, true intrinsic understanding of another person, good communication, love, shared interests, common goals, all those amazing things that we seek on a daily basis as human beings. So there's no reason not to go for it. Okay? All right. Lots to clarify in the comprehensive, Empress reversed, who this person is, what's going on here, any more about that. So there's definitely stuff to cover. So I will see you guys there. If not, I will see you next month. All right? Thanks so much. Take care.